Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, and welcome once again to IndieCar's 4th series. We're about to begin the second weekend of races on our schedule for this January 2022 series. Let's have a look at the current standings in the oval classification. Top 5. As you can see, Commissioner Natsume is on top of this classification with 100 points even, thanks to her race win at Daytona last Saturday. Doing quite consistent with the races. Second place is Miuneru with her race win at Nashville to make up for the disaster that was the Darlington race. Third, also on 78 points, but just bumped out of a second due to that higher placement tiebreaker, is Bao. Fourth is Lily Hops. Winner at Richmond. Fifth is Miyakari on 76 points, along with another driver or two, but has a tiebreaker due to higher placement. 1 third place, 1 fourth. Anyway, on the street course classification, also Natsume on top, 106 points. Miuneru, 103 points, thanks to her win at where is it? Brainerd. Yep, the Brainerd race. 2 race wins this series for Hanayuzu Miuneru. Third is Saraway, the Cleveland winner. Fourth is Natsume, the winner at Monterey. Fifth is Koopa, 70 points. Overall classification, no surprise, Natsume still leading the charge. Very consistent with her results when she qualifies for the races, that is. Second, Miuneru has scored in all races. 2 race wins, putting her in second. 25 points behind Natsume. Third is, strangely enough, Bao. 96 behind. Fourth is the adorable Hori 1010. 100 behind. And fifth is Kotone, one of the 2 Kotone racers, Hanaka Kotone, the Vtuber racer, with 104 points, 102 behind Natsume. And the bottom half of the table, we have a Series 2 champion, Neko Kamiyama, struggling to perform this series, with only 19 points in total so far after 6 races, 187 behind Natsume. And no surprise who's second to last on the standings, it's Asuka Uto. 183 behind. Just, she'd rather play Apex than go racing. But let's see how the entire 40 car field performs as we open up our vector. Yet to do. Wow, not even 5 minutes in and it's already page 3 on the thread. Come on. Alright, first of 3 races for today is at Talladega Superspeedway. It's even bigger than Daytona. Daytona's only 2.5 miles. Talladega, 2.66 miles, lads. That's why you only need 30 laps to complete this whole race. Of course, it's a track that's not used by open wheel series such as IndieCar, the real life IndieCar, because too fast. It's way too fast for them. When it in NASCAR and ARCA, it's basically fast enough. Let's go right down to the track. And as you can see on the splash screen, that's Nakamiya Hinata. And there is a good view of the Talladega Superspeedway. Never touched in real life by the real life IndyCar series. But races can certainly be held there using IndyCar regulations on iRacing. If you're masochistic enough to handle the pressure and the myriad of crashes that might come if a driver's not careful enough. Anyway, everyone is up. Actually, 35 of the 36 drivers are up. 35 of the 40 drivers. I counted 36 because there are 36 entries here, including the placeholder who doesn't count. And yeah, all cars seem to be working fine. The limited entry feature is still doing a good job at preventing broken cars from appearing. Now, who's gonna come out to take the bait? Why, it's good old Deno Shoujo Zero who will guide us through this circuit. Yeah. First, you gotta go through these banked turns. Turns 1 and 2 are both 33 degrees each. The back straight is only 3 degrees. Turn 3, 32.4 degrees. Turn 4, 32.5 degrees. And the tri-oval section, 16.5 degrees. So to say that this track is dangerous to race on in real life would be an understatement. Remember, this is a racing simulation, not the real life. Don't try this yourself in real life, because that would be stupid. Anyway, the start-finish line is not on the tip of the tri-oval, it's just afterward. Which is unlike in Daytona. I don't know why that is, but there you go. Let's see who will make the 30-car grid. As we see the concurrent viewer count still being at 0. Wow, look at these times, not that great. Ooh. Uto. Certainly about to be bumped out. So we have at least 30 cars in. And sadly, you will see neither Uto or Tenten. Typical. And ironically enough, the splash green girl for this circuit hasn't even come out to race yet. And it doesn't look like she'll be able to go out. Maybe if I hit the finish session buttons, maybe she might go in and oh, look at that! She just gave up. And yeah, you want let's give her another chance. Let's see if Hinata can actually qualify for hit finish session. And no, that didn't even work. So she gets bumped out of the race. Himari also is a no-show. Pikami, Tenten, and no surprise, Uto all failed to qualify. And congratulations, Nabimama, you make the 30-car grid. And at pole position, getting the bonus point is Mirai Akari. There she is. So Mirai Akari winner of 2 races, one at, I forgot where, and all I know is that the other race she won at is the disaster that was the New Hampshire race from the previous series. Suzuki Hina will start off in the front row. We have yet to see Suzuki Hina, the one half of the Hime-Hina duo, make the podium when Tanaka Hime has already done so twice. Inamoyanzu will stop third. Miuneru, fourth. Natsume and Kagurameya, 5th and 6th. And then 7, 8, and 9 is Soyapoya, Hanamori Healthy, and Zero. Already Mabia and Nana. 13, 14, 15. Nina, Lilyhops, and Kason. Bao, Kamiko Kana, and Temiko. Katanya, Tomoshika, and Natsume. Championship leader Natsume will start off 21st. And then Ayami, Hanaka Kotone, and Tenjin Kotone. Both Hanaka Kotone and Tenjin Kotone will start off side by side, close to the back of the starting grid. Ryogan, Shigure Ui, and Narichama are next. And finally, Bitani, Tomari Mari, and Aoi. Once again, this is a 30-lap race at Talladega Superspeedway. Normally hosting stock car racing, but this time we're testing out open wheelers. Boy, I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's hope this race is good. We're off. I just hope the music isn't too loud and doesn't drown out much of my commentary as the safety car leads everyone out onto the track. Everyone's slowly getting their wheels warmed up. Try to get the wheels as warm as possible, especially during this cold season. Because no one likes racing on cold wheels. And here are the two Kotonis together. Hanaka Kotone on the left, Tenjin Kotone on the right. As they go along the back stretch. And they approach turns 3 and 4, which are slightly less steep than turns 1 and 2, but are still significant enough to perhaps cause issues for the wheels of these open wheelers. We are almost set to go here. Just waiting for the safety car to pull up, and we are set to go. This is round number 7 of 12. IndieCar 4th Series 30 laps at Talladega Superspeedway. And a screen flag, and away we go! Miuneru and Suzuki Hina lead everyone off onto turns 1 and 2. Good fast start by 7 drivers. Oh, look who's just behind Miuneru. It's Hinamori onto the 3rd Series runner-up. A lot of cars going side by side to open up this race. It's Miuneru, pole sitter for this race. Soyapoya is on the attack. And who is going to lead after this opening lap? And it's going to be Soyapoya, followed by Ciro and Miuneru, your top 3. 1 lap down, 29 to go. This is Talladega, 2.66 miles. Already some debris starting to pop out from these cars. Everyone has made it through this opening lap with little to no issue. Oh, Kagura is going way wide, and she has to stop it at pit lane. We have a few drivers going into pit lane. Natsume, Temako, Kagura. The rest are still driving. Ciro just ahead of Hinamori as they ride along the backstretch. Cars going at least 3 wide, maybe 4 wide. These are wide lanes on this super speedway. Still quite early on. Soyapoya once again leads a lap. Natsume and Ciro, 2nd and 3rd respectively. 4th is now Lucasta Mavia. Hinamori on to 5th, and she has lost a side pod and her engine cover already. Still very early on. 3 drivers behind by 1 lap, and we have a car down. Bao is the first casualty of the race. Just that's to be expected on such speedways. No score for Bao, who's starting off the 2nd weekend of races. In the 3rd position on points. Oh, Hanaka Katone is also out. So we've already lost 2 cars in this round early on. Look at these 3 cars bunched up together. Ciro, Soyapoya, and Nacho Neko. And now Nacho Neko pulls back. $18 cars are within the lead lap. Might end up being fewer, depending on whether these cars would lap the cars in pit lane in time. Artie is just coming out of pit lane. Third Series champion looking for a good spot to enter, and she enters the track again. Natsume, points leader at 19. And Nabi is just coming back onto the track now. Ciro continues to lead. .818. Basically, it's been these three throughout the early part of the race. As Anzu is without her rear wing. She's been struggling throughout this series. Yet to score in a road race. Early points have been in these oval races. Oh, Mavia loses her front wing. And she might lose some position as Nacho Neko goes into the lead at the moment. She won in Monterey last Sunday. She wants to be among one of the top points leaders. As you know, Haneuzu Miuneru won twice this series. Natsume has won just one race at Daytona. And speaking of Miuneru, she has just gone out of pit lane. She is 22nd. As we see more debris fly out. Did anyone get hurt? Let's see. No, not seemingly. We still have the two cars out of it. Nacho Neko's lead is 2.02. Third is Tangent Katone, the nearly last-minute driver who's got in to take the place of Pochi Sensei, as we may have had issues going on with one of the drivers. Oh no! Miuneru has crashed out. Miuneru fouls out of the race. Mavia is... Oh my goodness, we have a big one already. Oh, Ayami Sensei is upside down, and she is a goner. Mavia and Ayami right in the front stretch. Already a mess. 1/3 of the way through. Who else is hurt? Not much that I can see here. Mavia and Ayami both out. And Natsume punts the wheel out of the way. And Zero is another goner. She led like a lap or two, and her race ends in failure. And she'll still continue to be one of the drivers on the bottom of the standings. So we have 6 drivers out of the race for no score. Only Nacho Neko and Tenzin Kotone are in the lead lap. Let's see, where is Zero on the... Her name is crossed off. No points. Boy, this race has gone fast already. We are almost at the halfway point as Natsume continues her good run. We're halfway through this race, 30 laps. Classification is at 24 laps. 80% race distance as per usual on oval races, whether they be super speedway or short. Some bumping between first series champion Kagura and Chiguri Ui. Racing still has stabilized a bit. Nacho Neko's lead is over 10.5 seconds. Meanwhile, where is Natsume? Doing fairly well in 12th. She's probably used to these super speedway races. She did win at Daytona, and here she is doing decently at the slightly larger Talladega super speedway. .479. Nacho, where is she? She's 122 behind, actually. 122 points behind Natsume. So despite even if she wins here, she'll still remain outside of the points lead, because I believe she is seventh or lower, probably more like 13th or something in the point standings. I don't think she's in the top 10 in the points standings at the moment. Because despite her win at Monterey, she's only got small points earnings in the road races. Heck, she's yet to get on the points in an oval race. She's just a few laps away from getting on the points for the first time this series in an oval race. Accident in Daytona, DNF in Richmond, and didn't qualify for the Nashville race, and here she is continuing to lead as Suzuki Hina has jumped up to third already. Suzuki Hina wants to finally get a podium finish. She's become a third driver who's within the lead lap. Natsume back on the top 10. She's riding the Lily Hopkins tail. we're just getting through the rest of the field, see how they're all doing. They're doing okay. Nacho Neko is 8 laps away from a second win this series. She's basically all clear. No one close to her in any direction, front or back. And remind me to also worry about the bonus point for Miuneru, who's somewhere lost in this mess of cars. Ooh, she's down to 20th. Not that great. On to all the way down to 21st. Losing your rear wing will do that to you, sadly. It's still Nacho Neko and Tenzin Kotone. So after accidents in the first 10 laps, the next 10 laps or so has basically had clean racing. And it's still stable for the moment, but expect maybe some drama heading closer to the finish as Tenjin inexplicably goes into pit lane and might lose her podium spot. Five to go. Yeah, Nacho. Yeah, Nacho's already still good. For some reason, never mind. She's gone down to 4th. Kagranana, who won the last year's Indy 500 and subsequently won the first series, has gone up to 3rd. And Suzuki Hina, 2nd. She could certainly taste that podium finish. It's basically been all Nacho Neko ever since grabbing that lead, like, I don't know how long ago in this race. Like, she can stop at pit lane and take her sweet time and then come out and she'll still be in the lead. But only by a few seconds over who's ever second at the moment, which is Suzuki Hina. Oh, Tenzin Kotone. You almost blew your shot at you just about blew your shot at the podium finish. Might as well be another 4th place finish, like how it is at what track again? Richmond. I think she finished 4th at Richmond. Gagura may be watching in the stands somewhere, or perhaps she's with the pit crew working on Nacho's car. And she's very ecstatic at seeing her mommy doing very well again. 2 laps to go for Nacho Neko. looks like it'll be 24 cars finishing on points as Nacho Neko approaches the start-finish. The flag marshal will wave the white flag. This is final lap territory for Nacho Neko. A dominant win, more so than at Miuneru last Sunday. Technically, this is going to be back-to-back race wins, just like how it is for Miuneru winning at Brainerd and then at Nashville. Just 2 turns away for the Nacho as Cotone crashes out. Oh, you hate to see it for Tenja Cotone, but here comes Nacho Neko. Another race victory for her. She is your winner at Talladega. Nacho Neko has done it again. And here comes Suzuki Hina. Just needs to cross the finish line and she'll finally make the podium for the very first time. Tri-oval is in sight. Just needs to cross the start-finish line. And she does! Suzuki Hina finally gets a podium finish. And unsurprisingly, Kagura Nana comes home third because she is too good at the super speedway races. Yeah, so everyone just basically comes home and everyone is just about good to go. Come on, Tamako! What the fuck are you doing, Tamako? The start-finish line isn't that way. Turn around! Turn around! The circuit goes counterclockwise, not clockwise. Oh, what's the use? She's already finished like 25 laps already. She's gonna get on the points. 24 drivers will score. As Temiko will just endlessly loop like that. Because our factor AI tends to be silly sometimes. So your race winner is Gura's mommy, Nacho Neko. Nacho Neko, back-to-back race wins. Technically, because we raced a Miuneru race before the Nashville race. Second, congratulations, Suzuki Hina. You're finally make the podium for the very first time. Third, Kagura Nana. Soyapoya, Tomari Mari, Healthy, Ryugan, Tomoshika, and the rest of the field doesn't matter. Oh, Tenjin Kotone. Dropping down all the way to 11th. Had a chance to finish 4th, but no, you just had to let yourself go on basically the final lap of the race. Chama, Temako, Sugar Ui, Bitani, and Hinamo will get on the board. And no score for Ayami, Mavia, Ciro, Miuneru, shockingly enough, Hanaka Kotone, and Bao. As we confirm that the points look good enough. And a bonus point for Midayakari, because she started off on pole. So from 10 points to 11 points for this round. And continuing her dominance, but no by much, is Natsume with 230 points. Miuneru suffered an accident, so she is now behind 49 points. And Nacho Neko, with back-to-back race wins, is now just 76 behind with 154 points. Bottom of the standings, still, respectively, Hinamo Yanzu at 36, Piki 37, Suro 38, Amasuka Uto 39, Nako Kamiyama 40. Excuse me. Global classification, Natsume 124, Kagura Nana 105, Soyopoya 95. And we'll just lock in the medal counts before I forget. Nacho Neko, another race win. GG. Suzuki Hina finally gets a podium finish. A nice second place finish at Dega. And Kagura Nana gets her 6th podium finish. Tied for the most podium finishes, along with Neko Kamiyama and Kagurameya. So Kagurameya, Kagura Nana, and Neko Kamiyama are all in the 6 podium club. As we close out this track and get ready for the next round, which will be at Denver. Denver street race. Actually, just a moment. I want to restart this app. I want to restart this game just to make sure it looks good. Grand Prix of Denver. I don't know why it says 2.191 here when Wikipedia says that this track is only 1.657 miles. I don't even know why I put down on the splash screen. 18 laps for this round number 8. The track used in Champ Car, and the Indie Vtubers are about to have some fun there. This is perhaps one of the more fun-looking street courses on the Vtuber IndieCar calendar, and we are about to go there right now. The Pepsi Center Street Circuit I know the arena is now called the Ball Arena. It's been so for like a year or so, but we're just using the old name as how it was back then when the circuit was used from '02 to '06, back when the circuit was named the Pepsi Center. Now, the odd thing about this circuit is that the pit area is somewhat ahead of the start finish. Which, a few turns ahead of the start finish, which would make for some ridiculous start rolling. As we wait for someone to come out. It's good old Pick-a-Me who will guide us through this circuit. There's a slightly curved section, and then you head into the what I like to call the interesting curve. Because look how wide it is. That's how interesting it is. And once you go through that section, you cross the start-finish line and you complete the lap. But that's not the full lap, because there's these turns 6, 7, 8, and 9 before heading to pit lane. This is certainly a fun circuit because the lanes are wide. Expect some side-to-side racing. And even the camera is interesting. That's why I like to call turn number 5, just before the start-finish line, the interesting curve. And we shall stop our rambling and see who will qualify for this race, and certainly not Healthy, nor Ryugan, nor Pick-a-Me. My goodness. It's a curse of the car that takes us through each circuit. Saraway is a no-go for this race. IME just misses out on qualifying, and Nacho Neko didn't even bother to show up for this race. Once again, the curse of the previous race winner wants to do its job. So, another VTuber artist mommy will start off at pole position. It's a Nabi Mama. Also starting off in the front row is Mochizuki Himari, and points leader Kamishiro Natsume will start off third. Excuse me. Just gotta get ready here. So Nabi, Himari, Natsume, Tamako, Miuneru, and Hina. Nakamiya Hinata, Siro, and Kamako Kana. And Maria, Kagurameya, and Bitane 10th to 12th. And Tamari Mari, Artemis of the Blue, and Soyapoya. Hanaka Kotone, Tanaka Hime, and Namaska Uto. Natsume Kitanya and Bow. Onto Picky and, thankfully, 10-10. Tomoshika, Neko Kamiyama, and Miyakari. And Kason Koopa and the Lily Hops. And Tenjin Kotoni, who I was hoping would do well among the rookies in this pack, didn't even bother to show up. This race will be run over 18 laps, so 17 laps for classification to score points, and we'll be set to go right now. Here we go. They start on the track itself, and since the safety car is a few turns ahead of the start-finish line, the safety car will inexplicably pull into that area, forcing the AI to try to progress the cars on their own throughout the rest of the circuits and try to have as clean a rolling start as possible. So expect a restart of the race if the green flag isn't waved as the first few cars cross the start-finish line, as the safety car goes into the pit area. Nabi, Himari, and Natsume. And Himari, your top two rows, as they try to go through the last few turns. And cars just spin out trying to go through these 90-degree angles. And Himari jumps ahead of Nabi. Come on! That might force a reset if Nabi Mama doesn't catch up. Anyway, it's the last turn. Waiting for the flag marshal to wave the green flag for round number 8 here at Denver, the Pepsi Center Street Circuit. And it's no go yet. No go yet. We'll have to start the silly way. We'll have to skip the formation lap and start off naturally. Round number 8, Nabi Mama and Himari are front row. It's green flag, and away we go. Round number 8 at Pepsi Center Street Circuit. Clean start from everyone. Himari jumps ahead. Can she hold on to the lead? Quite seemingly. They try to go around the area where the pit lane is. Oh, look at these cars going wide, and some of these cars inexplicably have to stop at the pit area. Oh, Tamako has gone ahead into the lead. And 10-10 yeah, 10-10 and Mafia. Oh, why does our factor keep doing this to me? Not a good start for Mafia and 10-10. Already 2 cars out as they go across the interesting turn. Demoko just ahead of Mochizuki Himari. And third is Suzuki Hina as they cross the start-finish line after the opening lap. Himari jumps ahead of Temeko. So after this race, we lost 2 cars already, and annoyingly, 10-10 finishes scoreless. Not even 1 lap into the race. Alright, Vector, what in the hell are you doing? Mochizuki Himari. A good start from the front row. Suzuki Hina up to second now as they approach the interesting turn once again. The test race I did last night, everyone finished on the points. It was a clean race, everyone finished. But here in the actual race, shit happened. As we have ourselves I don't know what's going on. Have ourselves some craziness going on. As the music abruptly cuts. Temeko and Suzuki Hina are very close to each other. Suzuki Hina wants to get back to second. She's trying to get back to second, but Temeko says no. Miyakari. No, not Miyakari. Mochizuki Himari. Why do they all have similar names? Why must everyone have similar names? We have Temeko Kana, we have a Kagura Meya, Kagura Nana, Mochizuki Himari, Nakamiya Hinata. Mochizuki Himari leads by 1.66. 3 laps are through. It's street race shenanigans here in Denver. Nabimama has gone back up to third. Pole for this race back in podium territory as cars continue to stop at the pit area. And Kamishiro Natsume, again, doing quite well this series. She's in the top 5. Tamimari is 5th, just ahead of Natsume's 4th. Temeko is on the attack. Wants to use some of that eggplant power to try to overtake Himari. Himari stumbles, Temeko jumps into the lead. And Aoinabe goes into pit lane. Himari leapfrogs Temeko. Temeko and Himari are basically neck and neck. The lead just won't hold for more than 5 seconds at a time. This time Temeko's lead. Temeko is leading. She's held the lead for like 15 seconds now as they go across the interesting turn again. Natsume, third. Man, she's been doing well even though she's only had 1 win so far. So much consistency. Right now, the race for the lead is between Himari and Temako. 22 cars in the lead lap. And a few cars just one lap behind. You can be one lap behind and still be okay. We have ourselves some close racing early on. Trying to follow the dark line. The ideal line for this race. And we are a third of the way through this round. As once again the music abruptly changes. And a car is hurt. Kason once again stumbles out. Certainly she's cursing out a handful of F words for that failure. Kason, third driver out of the race. Temako leads by 1.8 now. And who has gone up to third but Tomari Mari? I don't think she has made a podium yet. Oh, look at that! Tomari Mari spears into Himari's rear wing. Tomari Mari has lost her front wing, but Himari's rear wings remain intact. And Tomari Mari has to go into pit lane. That offensive move didn't work out in Mari's favor. Natsume back in third. And here comes Natsume. On the move once again back up to second, but it's the long, not as curvy section in the way. I really like this camera pan on this interesting curve, because obviously it is quite interesting. We'll start off fourth. The row 2 on this race, and is currently in the lead. And Catania is behind by 2 laps. So 26 cars are on the move here, trying to get the points. Amatsuka Uto has somehow moved up to the top 5. Now she wants to race. Where were you in any of the 7 previous rounds? Goodness. Nakamiya Hinata 4th, Natsume 3rd, Mochizuki Mari 2nd, Temako still remains in the lead. And she has defense in the form of Suzuki Hina, one of the lap's cars. So it's still 3 cars out of the race, and Tenten is still 30th. Because why would nice things ever happen? Already on the halfway point of this Denver race. What are you doing, Soyapoya? Careful trying to enter pit lane. And here's Picky without an engine cover. Masuka Uto has gone up a place and she wants to go to the top 3. She goes up to second. Oh, here she is. She has jumped both Himari and Natsume. A real apex sniper move. And we have a loose wheel. I don't know who just fell out of the race. No, Mari's just stopping in pit lane. Tamako unsurprisingly still leading. Uto, careful! Careful, careful, careful. Mochizuki Himari and Kamasho Natsume are still threatening. Uto wants to escape the clutches of the bottom 5, I think. With a good high finish. 7 to go in Denver. Tamako, the 3rd place finisher at whatever circuit, as we see a loose rear wing. What just happened? Kageramea. Ooh, it's the pit lane entry that was no good for her. And so she'll finish pointless in this race. 4 cars down. And we also lost Catania. We also lost Catania, so 5 cars are down. It's still Tamako, Uto, and Natsume. Himari wants to overtake Natsume, get back up into podium territory. We have 12 cars now. We're down to 12 cars within the lead lap. Andu and Miuneru, unfortunately, are 2 laps behind. So that would make it 23 cars in position for points. Tamako's lead is just shy of 3.5 seconds as she approaches the interesting turn. Once more, Uto, Natsume, and Himari, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, respectively. Natsume is trying to go on the attack, but Himari's even faster now. Himari goes back up to 2nd. Uto drops down a bit to third. Natsume remains fourth at the moment. We are on the 14th lap of 18 on this 1.657 mile 9-turn street circuit. To say that Temeko is a mile high above the others so far would be an understatement. Actually, it sounds quite fitting considering the location of this race. Hinata's on the move. She goes up to fourth. Still far behind Amasuka Uto, though. And did the car fall again? Not seemingly. Oh, it's the fresh eggplant power of Temeko's car. Still doing quite well. Still in the lead. Uto wants to jump ahead of Himari as the music somehow gets louder and it becomes harder to hear my commentary. Miuneru in the way. Uto just in third behind Himari. Quite an obstacle to try to overtake. Might be another dominant race win today. Hinata is just behind Uto. As Temeko crosses the start-finish line, penultimate lap. Still 23 drivers. With an opportunity to come away with points as Picky goes into pit lane. Cycling through the drivers. They're all still doing all right. We may have ourselves another first-time race winner. Looking very good for Temeko. Interesting turn. And Temeko will get on the points. Final lap. Her lead is now 7.856. Adu, still 2 laps behind. She has yet to score points in a road race. And it's still not looking good for Anzu, who finished second overall last series. And Hanaka Katone is 2 laps behind now. Not too good for her. Nakamiya Hinata has gone up to 3rd. Uto has fallen out of the podium completely, but here comes Tamako. Nothing could stop her. Just the interesting turn, and she is going to do it, lads. Tamako gets her first Vtuber IndyCar race win at Denver. And coming home a second, Mochizuki Himari, just shy of 7 seconds behind. Nakamiya Hinata comes home 3rd. Amasguto will have to settle for 4th. And out of nowhere, Ciro will just about to wrap up 5th. And yes, she does. Sixth is Koopa Fortuna. Top 10 finish for her. Pole sitter for this race, Aoi Nabi will come home 2nd, and 8th Bao 9th, and 10th are still yet to be determined. Lily Hops will finish 9th, and Natsume, who was tasting podium territory, will at some point earlier in the race will have to settle for a 10th place finish. Tamako gets her first race win this in Vtuber IndyCar. So well done to her. 22 drivers will finish in the points. Unfortunately, Hinamori Anzu will still be scoreless in road race as Kana rudely bumps into Natsume as they try to get back into pit lane. So, we put in the points. Tamako, congratulations. Finally on the win column for the very first time. Mochizuki Himari. Gets another 2nd place finish. And Nakamiya Hinata gets 3rd. Uto 4th. Ciro 5th. Koopa 6th. Nabi 7th, gets a bonus point as well. Bao, Lily Hops, Natsume, your top 10. Nukarine finished 14th on the points, but she'll might still remain well below the rest of the crowd. No points for Kotone, Anzu, and Miuneru on this race. For Anzu, that's especially painful as there's only 2 more races for her to score road race points. Maya, Catania, Kason, Mabia, and 1010, I'm sorry to report, also all fail to score. As we go ahead and lock in the points. Where's that file? And then we Check to make sure the standings look good, and also give Aoi Nabi a bonus point. So Nabi Mama will get 29 points this round, not necessarily 28. And there's still no change to the top three. Natsume, Miuneru, and Natsume still remain where they are. Tamako goes up to fourth now, 147, just 105 points behind Natsume. Natsume on 252 points, Miuneru 181 points, 71 points behind Natsume. Natsume 98 points behind at 154. Tamako, as I've stated, 147, 105 behind. Mochizuki Himari goes up into the top 5 with her second place finish at Denver, 138, just 114 behind. And Uto goes up to 34th place. Neko Kamiyama still remains bottom dweller among the 40 drivers here with just 33 points. 32 of them on road and street races. 219 behind Kamishiro Natsume. And she is at risk of being eliminated if she doesn't qualify for the race at Rockingham. So we shall go ahead and get set for the Rockingham race. Gonna restart to RF again. Just to make sure, just so that the thing loads properly. Just making sure it's all good to go. So here we go. We're gonna open up a RF again. RF vector. So, off we go to Rockingham for round number 9. That's the third of 3 races for today. And it will most likely be an elimination race for several bottom dwellers on the points standings. Rockingham in North Carolina. It's a short oval.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yep. That's how bad it is. So to hedge our bets, just to make sure we have as good enough of a race as possible, we're going to lower the damage multiplier all the way down to a healthy 60. If we go all the way down to 0, then it'll just not much will happen. Remind me to reset the damage multiplier back to 100% for tomorrow's streams. Just to make sure. 70 laps. 70 laps at the Rock. Alright, and let's just go ahead and load in the circuit. If you're just joining us, we've already completed races at Talladega and Denver. Natsume won at Talladega. Tamako got her very first Vtuber IndyCar win. Just now, we at Denver, Rockingham Speedway, another NASCAR-only circuit, 1.017 miles. It's one of those dreaded short oval circuits again. 60% damage multiplier, just in case. If we attempt to go the full 100%, then the whole entire field might end up crashing out before even a third of the race has gone through. And as Natsume in... No, I'm afraid. Not in this grid. And what about Miuneru and Natsume? Miuneru is in. Natsume is in. As Pikami comes out. Short oval aero kit and all. It's another track that has not been used by IndyCar because IndyCar can't stand banked turns, and the banking here is certainly steep. 22 and 25 degree turns with the straightaways having banking at 8 degrees. Lap can be completed here in a little under 20 seconds. We'll see one more just to make sure. And I've noticed cars have had trouble getting out of the out onto the track without losing some car parts. So we'll not do fast forwarding, and we'll just press the finish session button. And Bao and Maria understandably refused to race. So notes to them. Artemis of the Blue fails to even qualify for the race. Tomoshika and Maya also are no shows. Tenzin Kotoni and Nanzu, however, will try their luck here. We'll just see how this race actually goes with this grid, and if we go ahead with the race, then the bonus points will belong to Bitani. That's right, Kumagai Chisato of Clover Racing fame. Pikami, who we just featured, will also start off in the front row, followed by Neko Kamiyama, who wants to get out as far away from the bottom of the standings as possible. And then Tanaka Hime, Horitenten, and Hanamori Healthy, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Saraway, Ayami, and Soyapoya. Vicky, Kagura, Nana, and Kason. Nadachama. And Miyakari and Ryugan. Koopa, Lily Hobson, Kamako Kana. Nina, Nacho Nako, Nakamiya Hinata. Koopa, Lily, Koopa, Ryugan, Koopa, Lily, Kana, Nina, Nacho, So, Nakamia Hinata, Tomoe Mari, and Suzuki Hina. And Kotone, Hanaka Kotone, Nabi, Ketania, Tamako, and then finally Miuneru, Tenzin, Kotone, and Hinamorianzu. And that's your grid for round number 9 at Rockingham. It's 70 laps. But we'll just see how far we go before we basically give up. I don't want to have to load in a different track if this Rockingham race is a no-go. I had the difficulty set the damage multiplier 60% just in case. And if it's still too high, then I don't even know. I'm just trying to hedge my bets here. Anyway, the toughest race yet on the calendar is about to commence. Round number 9 at Rockingham. Here we go. Safety car leads everyone out. Going across the backstretch. 30 cars, not knowing what to expect. They go into turns 3 and 4, hoping for as clean as a race as clean as possible. Banked turns on turns 3 and 4. The toughest race on the calendar is about to commence. Rockingham Speedway Short Oval Shenanigans, round number 9. It's green flag, and away we go. Bitani and Pikami lead everyone off into turns 1 and 2. Pikami jumps ahead. Already the winner of at least 1 or 2 races. Pikami, Bitani, Hurry Tenten is third. It's Pikami, Bitani, and Saraway who's the top 3 so far. 60% damage multiplier. But we may see some cars bumped out of the track altogether going into the void. We'll just see what happens. They go 3 and 4 wide. Koopa has to go into pit lane. This is a 70-lap shootout. But we are just going to see what happens here. Mostly clean so far. The reduction in damage might be helping here. Saraway's second, 10-10 is third. Meanwhile, Koopa is just getting out of pit lane. Gotta watch out for the escape from pit lane. She has a bit of a clearance. Gotta watch out for 10-10 and a few others right there. Saraway is in the lead. Race winner at Michigan in the first race of the 3rd series. At Cleveland in the 2nd race of this ongoing series. Her lead is 3.3 seconds. She's basically well ahead of Pikami. 10-10 will drop down a bit to 4th. Neko Kamiyama, 2nd series champion, moves up to 3rd, but still relatively early on. Koopa Fortuna is behind by 3 laps. as we see what's going on with the back of the grid. Yeesh, Tenjin Kotone 25th. We have cars going outside of that white line, but they're allowing it here because they're Vtubers. They're all here to just have fun, even though this is a competitive series. But no one has been bumped out of the track yet. We've had some debris coming out. Tamari Mari, understandably, is without a side pod. Mikami wants to catch up. We're through 13 laps already. That just shows how fast this race is. Do we have any incidents at the moment? I'm not sure. Oh my goodness! I asked if there were any incidents, and we just have one already. Anaka Kotone has bumped herself out of the race. Oh, just got sandwiched between the other Kotone and Tamako. Oh, you hate to see it. Anaka Kotone has gone into the void. Sarwe is still in the lead. Alright, 10-10 has gone up to second, but Pikami is just behind. 56 laps for classification at Rockingham. Oh, 10-10 is catching up to Sarwe. She wants to get to the lead. If she could. But no, Temako's in the way. 10-10 wants to try again, but Sarwe is still too far. Nina's in pit lane. It's still Sarwe, 10-10, and Pikami. We've already gone through 20 laps, going on to 21 now. Sarwe certainly loves her speedway racing. As we have some smoke. Oh no! Oh, we have a collision. Oh, we have multiple collisions already on these turns. Yep, as expected, it's a mess. And Nina's race is just about over. Natsume has righted herself up. And 10-10 will have to go into pit lane. Typical. So, Nina Saltome has gone out of harm's way. Anamori Healthy has gone up to second now. Miyakari third. Sorry, still leads by 5.5 seconds. So far we have lost 2 cars. .44 to go. And, well, we almost seem to have had an incident. Please tell me 1010 is still doing okay. Please. Just 20th. And a loose wheel. Another loose wheel. Might have been Nina's. Certainly that loose side pod was from Takahime's car. Yup, it was. Sarway, Mirai Akari. Lily hops third. "13 drivers within the lead lap. 30 laps through, 40 to go." Tenja Cotone doing okay at the moment. At 15. And driver now will have to go into pit lane. Chemicals on 17. Tenten has gone through 3 races without scoring. Was in the top 10 for quite a while, but hasn't scored in a few races. Sarre still continues to lead. We might have our 3rd driver this series with multiple wins in this series alone. Miuneru won twice, and Natsume also won twice. Looking quite good for Saraway. More than halfway through this race. Halfway through. It's still Saraway, Miyakari, and Lily Hops. %60 damage, holding up so fine. We've only lost 2 drivers, and the number of drivers outside the lead lap is adequate. 11 drivers within the lead lap. Look at this, 3 wide racing. Two, 3 wide racing. Oh, this is exciting stuff. Onto bumps into Saraway. Saraway shakes it off unhindered. Look at speeds at over 300 kilometers per hour. Tani's in the top 5 still. For those of you who are still rooting for her. Whoa! I don't know what just went on. almost had some collisions, but I think they seem to have all shook it off. Oh, Pick-a-me! 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 Oh, Ryugan is out! Thought that was Pick-a-me, but oh yeah, it was also Pick-a-me. Oh, friendly fire! Ryugan is out of the race. Pick-a-me is still driving, but just basically speared into Ryugan, and Ryugan is out of the race. As expected, a hefty amount of drama here in Rockingham. Picky has gone up to third. Lily Hop's second. Mirai Akari is now in the lead. Well, it was in the lead. Lily Hop's. Look at her go. Lily Hop's did win at Richmond as Nadichama tumbles. Nadichama has tumbled. Nadichama has tumbled. What just happened here? Oh, got hit by Anzu. Lost her front and rear wings. Amazingly, she's still driving. She's 11th. Your top three so far are Lily Hopkins, Mirai Akari, and Bitani. Goodness. Oh, Saraway has dropped down significantly. Nana bumps into Tamari Mari. Everyone basically bumping into each other. .21 to go. Now make that 20. Lily Hop's on the verge of perhaps becoming the first driver to 4 wins. 4 Vtuber IndieCar wins. Her lead is 5.8 over Mirai Akari. 8 drivers within the lead lap. 18 to go at Rockingham. Please tell me Baby's still okay. Baby's still hanging on. Be very careful! Oh, it's smoke! 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 Oh, no! Oh, we already got some fire! Oh, Nana! Or whoever's also purple in the set. Okay, son! Oh, just still on the track. But who is on fire? Oh, look at that! Oh, no! Oh, it's a big one. K-Son is out. Tenten is still driving, but what AMS it is. Oh, there was a car on fire. Oh, it was not a Chama who was on fire. Natsume and K-Son are out. Healthy is also a goner. And Nakamiya Hinata is void. 13 to go. Oh, it's major drama. Miuneru is in the lead. But Lily Hops wants to get back in the lead, wants to do her patented leapfrog move. Nothing doing. Lily Hops just pulls back. Hinata is void. Kamako Kana is still racing. Nakarine just couldn't quite get a grip of herself. 10-10. Ooh, just got speared by someone. Oh, Koopa. It has become chaos here on this circuit. No. Come on, stay alive. Still alive. And luckily 10-10 has finished 56 laps. Breathe easier, everyone. We're way past the classification territory. Lily Hops back in the lead. Tanakahime is third, second Miuneru. Lily Hops leading. Lily Hops might become the first to 4 race wins. It's going on absurdly fast. The lap car beats Tani is just behind. Miuneru is just too far away. Hime herself is too far away from Akari. 5 to go. 65 down. Lily Hops already won a short oval race at Richmond just this past weekend. Lily Hops might sweep the short oval races again if these results hold. If she just if she steers clear of trouble with 3 laps to go. Turns out 60% damage for this trek is the correct damage multiplier. Penultimate lap. Here we go. Lily Hops. It's been basically Lily Hops throughout this whole race. But Miuneru is stranding. Miuneru has jumped ahead. Oh, Lily Hops almost her 4th win. Miuneru, white flag. It's going to be a close finish. And Lily Hops wants to go ahead of Miuneru, but Miuneru pulls ahead. Miuneru wins at Rockingham. So close for Lily Hops. So close to a 4th race win for her. Miuneru. Breathe, Dag, breathe. What a race it was. Miuneru coming home with a victory. Lily Hops second. Tanakahime comes home third. Yet another podium finish. Miuneru does it again on a short oval. It's Miuneru joining the 3 race win club. Lily Hopkins had a chance to become the first to 4 race wins, but will just come very shy of it. Very shy of it. She'll have to settle for second, as only 5 drivers complete the full 70 laps. 10-10 will at least finish on the points. Naoko Kamiyama will get classified, but most likely remain bottom of the standings. "22 drivers score, most especially Mirai Akari, who gets race win number 3 here at Rockingham. Even with damage multiplier going down to 60%, we still had excitement on this short oval. Just about everything you would expect from a short oval race happened here. It's the seasoned veteran Mirai Akari coming home with the W once again. Race win number 3. Lily Hopkins gets a second place finish. 6 podium finishes for Lily Hops as well. Tanaka Hime moves up to 4 podium finishes, 3 of them third place, including just now, as we have to put in the points. Mirai Akari, Lily Hops, Tanaka Hime, Catania, Suzuki Hina finishes in the top 5. Miuneru finishes 1 lap behind, but gets 6th place points. IME, Bitani, Tenjin Kotone, Tamako, Soyapoya. Tamako avoids the previous race winner's curse this time. Nabi, Tomari Mari, Nacho, Sarwe, Anzu, Picky, 10-10, thankfully gets points. Kana, Pikami, Koopa, and Nekorine will all earn points. Kagranana, no points. Nekomiya Hinata, Void. Healthy Keisa Naruchama, accident. Ryugan, Void. Nina, accident. Hanaka Kotone, Void. Lock in the points. And then we will wrap up for today. This was perhaps the most exciting race yet this series. Bonus point for Bitani. She scored 26 for her 8th place finish. We'll bump that up to 27 points for her. Oval classification. Mirai Akari is your new leader in the oval classification with 157 points. Lily Hops jumps up to second, 135 points in that classification. Natsume didn't show up to this race, even for qualification. She goes down to third, 124 points. Yet, Natsume still remains steadfast in the lead. 252 points in the overall classification. Miuneru still remains second. Only 41 behind now, because Miuneru finished 6th here at Rockingham. And Lily Hopkins is now 3rd overall with 181 points, 71 behind, as we now have one driver out of contention for the championship, and that is sadly Neko Kamiyama, the second series championship. She's out of contention for the overall championship. Hopefully I didn't reveal anything. Neko Kamiyama is out of contention for the championship. I forgot the keys to strike out the name. So one driver is out of contention for the Drivers' Championship. 39 still remain. Kamishiro Natsume still remains in the lead for the overall championship as we wrap up for today. We will go ahead and bring in Miyakari's car. Because she won at Rockingham, so we're going to feature her again. Take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to breathe, because what a race it was. Tomorrow is the finale of the Sports Series. 3 more races to go. We are going to the streets of Las Vegas, not the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. No. We don't want to do that after that incident over a year ago in real life IndyCar. And then Orchard Lake for round number 11 of fictional Super Speedway. And finally, the finale at Riverside. Kamishiro Natsume remains in the lead in the overall championship. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at the usual time, 11 a.m. Eastern, for the finale of the Vtuber IndyCar 4th Series. So have a great rest of your day, lads. We'll see you tomorrow for the 4th Series finale. Take care, everyone, and Dag!